Welcome to the White Rabbit YouTube channel. In today's episode, fairies. Let's get into it. In the land of fire and ice, there are places humans are warned not to tread, not by signs or fences, but by something older and far more elusive. They are called Huldufólk, Iceland's hidden people, invisible to most, yet very much a part of this land. They live in the rocks, the hills, the lava fields, and the stories surrounding them aren't just bedtime tales. They're warnings. People have heard them, seen them, and felt their presence. A fisherman in the West Fjords once claimed a woman in glowing white appeared from a stone. She begged him not to move it. When he ignored her, he lost his boat to the sea within the week. A child in Hafnarfjordur wandered too close to an elf hill, disappeared for hours. When she returned, she said a lady in the hill gave her berries and told her not to return unless invited. These aren't just whispers from centuries past. These are modern accounts from a country that leaves elf homes undisturbed just in case. But sometimes the modern world pushes forward. In 2013, a road was being built through a lava field in Alftanes. The machines were ready, the plan was laid, but the work refused to begin. Bulldozers broke down again and again. Workers grew sick. Tires blew without reason. The project was halted, not by the government, but by something far older. Locals said the path of the road would have run straight through an elf dwelling. An elf seer was called in. Communication was attempted, and eventually a deal was struck. The sacred rock was moved. It was done with ritual and care. That's not a myth, that's public record. In Iceland, belief isn't a superstition, it's a survival strategy because the land remembers, and so do its guardians. But Iceland isn't the only place where fairies walk the earth. These beings, sometimes beautiful, sometimes terrifying, appear in stories of nearly every culture on the planet. They go by many names, take many shapes, and follow rules that are as ancient as time itself. Some protect the land, others lead travelers astray, a few steal children, and all of them demand one thing: respect. Right now on the White Rabbit 4090, we lift the veil and travel beyond Iceland into every shadowed corner of the world where fairies still linger. In Ireland, they call them the Isshi, noble otherworldly beings who live underground or in ancient fairy forts. Cross them and you might fall ill or vanish forever. In the Scottish Highlands, beware the Sith, the people of peace, who ride at twilight and take humans into their realm for a year or 100. In Slavic folklore, the Rusalki are beautiful water spirits with a deadly side. They haunt lakes and rivers, luring wanderers into the depths. In Germany, the forests whisper of Weissfrauen, white ladies guarding treasure or mourning lost love. In Scandinavia, trolls still dwell in caves and under bridges. Massive, slow moving land spirits, not evil, but not to be trifled with. The French fae live in springs and meadows. Some grant beauty, fortune, or insight, and others bring curses. In West Africa, the Aziza are forest dwelling, fairy like beings who gave humans the gift of fire, but disrespect their forests and you may never return. In Japan, the yosei are delicate and dangerous. Some punish greed, others offer protection, but only to those who honor nature's balance. From the Philippines, the Diwata are mountain guardians, fair and powerful. They bless the respectful and curse the arrogant. In the Caribbean, the duendes, strange childlike spirits with backwards feet, lure children into the forest, never to be seen again. And then there are the stranger tales, the ones that even the locals speak of in whispers. The Coffin Children of Arthur's Seat in Scotland. In 1836, 17 miniature coffins were found hidden in a cave. Each one held a tiny figure dressed in handmade clothes. Some believe they were offerings for fairy children or representations of lives taken or stolen. On the Isle of Skye, Dunvegan Castle guards an ancient relic, a centuries old flag said to be a gift from a fairy queen. It has saved the MacLeod clan in battle more than once, and legends say it still holds power if used wisely. That sounds pretty similar to the Spear of Destiny. If you don't know about it, check out my episode. In Wales, the Tylwyth Teg, or fair folk, are golden haired spirits known for their music and dancing. Step into their ring, and you may dance for what feels like minutes, only to return and find that 100 years have passed. In some rural areas of the United Kingdom, some houses are built with deliberate bends so they don't block a fairy path, believed to be ancient highways that stretch between ancient mounds. Block them, and your house might be cursed with illness, misfortune, or things that go bump in the night. From the green hills of Ireland to the lava fields of Iceland, from the rice terraces of Asia to the jungles of the Pacific, fairies are everywhere. They are not always kind, they are not always cruel, but they are always watching. Whether you call them fairies, spirits, elementals, or hidden people, one truth remains. They don't need you to believe in them to affect your world. And as always, I'm not saying this and every episode I share is 100% true. I'm just telling a story and you can believe what you want. Uncovering the truth, one conspiracy at a time. See you next week on the White Rabbit YouTube channel.